Alright, for today's video review, we're going to be taking a look at another Series 6 BotBot requested from the comments section. Today we are taking a look at SCRATCHMOUTH from the Gamer Geeks. And yeah, this is another repaint of the Puxy mold. I'm pretty sure this is the fifth one. I only have three of them, but this is of the ones that I have, at least, this is the worst so far, in my opinion. Scratch Mouth here turns into a little. I originally thought it was just a CD, in which it would have been a pretty bad mode, because obviously it's not the thinness of a CD, but I looked it up, and I guess it's supposed to actually be a stack of CDs. Fair, that's better in terms of like the proportions of it, I suppose. Though I will say, if they wanted to make it a stack of CDs, I do kind of wish that they had painted anything along the edges, like painted some lines to actually make it look like a stack, because God knows they weren't using the paint on this guy elsewhere, so I think they definitely could have gotten away with that, or maybe putting some, like, some like streaks on the top to make it look kind of like shinier on the top. But, like, literally the only paint apps are like the hole there in the middle, the like edge around the side there, and then like the face in robot mode. So not really a whole ton of paint on this one. But yeah, it's an okay stack of CDs mode. I I mean, I would say you can understand what it is, but I feel like looking at it, you'd be like, "Oh, it's just a bad CD." I don't know if without the lines on the side that I would immediately think stack of CDs, especially since there are other BotBots that, turn into similarly very thin objects that are as chunky as this. So, whatever. Like I mentioned, this is a use of the Puxy mold, and the only other one that I have is Series 2 Soundwave. Soundwave. Soundwave is the Transformers Songwave. Yeah, I mean, I think that it was good as a hockey puck just because a hockey puck is really simple. It worked okay as a little portable speaker because it's got some nice, detailing on there. And as a stack of CDs, I don't know. I mean, it's all right, I guess, but it's not that exciting, even if it were done really well. But yeah, so that's what it looks like with those ones. Transformation is obviously the same as the other two. You just take this section here, and it's kind of stuck on this one actually, but you want to pull it out. Usually it's not giving me that much of a problem. There we go. You just want to pull it out like that to reveal the face, and then take this entire big chunk of the stack of CDs and just fold it up on this double hinge, which can be kind of annoying to like get past the arms. Yeah, there you have ScratchMouth in their robot mode. And look at that, we actually got it to stand. That's always been the thing about this mold, is that it does have kind of a hard time standing up. I just managed to do it the first time there, but I guess that's all our luck. So one thing you can do is take this big flap here and kind of fold it down like that, which makes the robot mode look a little worse, but at least it can stand up, so plus side there. And yeah, this is real boring. The only articulation that it has is the arms can, rotate on the ball joints there. And it still has that thing going on where it's like very, very clearly sculpted to be a little hockey player from when it was a hockey puck, 4 repaints ago. Yeah, I'd I'd say that Puxy is still the most interesting out of these, just for like actually feeling like it has a bit of a theme in the robot mode. Like, I really like the little, like, look at all the paint that they put in Series 1 for this guy. Like, all that stuff. Literally the only paint apps he has in robot mode is his little sad eyes and his little face. And it's a cute expression. I just wish there was any other detail on him. Like, there's nothing. And then we can take out Soundwaves. I keep saying Soundwave. Songwave here as well. At least Songwave had a little splash of color, a little bit more interesting design on the face there. So I'd say he's probably the most boring out of the three in robot mode and in alt mode. I don't even think that I scored these guys very highly in their robot modes, just because of the whole not being able to stand up thing unless you mistransform it is really annoying. So I think I gave Puxy a 2, and I think I actually gave Song Wave a 1. So I'm gonna have to give him a 1 too. He's one of those ones where it's just like, oh man, if I knew this guy was coming out, then maybe he'd be a 2 and he'd be a 3, but no, this guy's definitely a 1 in robot mode. Like, it can't stand unless you mistransform it, and it's just really boring, and it's also clearly designed to be a hockey player, which made sense once, and then never made sense again. Alt mode, I think I'm gonna give a 2 out of 5. It's fine, I guess. It's kind of boring. I wish that they had, since they clearly had more paint to spread around here, I think that they should have done the lines on the side to make it more obviously a stack of CDs. I think that they should have done some like kind of like cell shading, kind of reflective design on the top there to make it look shiny. There's just a lot of things that they could have done that they just didn't do in favor of just keeping it gray and saying, you'll figure it out. So it's really a kind of uninspired. And then transformation is normal average, so 3 out of 5, which is going to give SCRATCHMOUTH here, unfortunately, an ultimate score out of 6 out of 15, which makes them a 1-star BotBot. So yeah, I'd say this is probably the least interesting use of this mold so far, and it wasn't even a super fantastic mold in its original use as Puxy. But man, does having all these little extra repaints of this guy really make me appreciate Puxy? Because like, look at him, he's adorable. Is he a 2 out of 5 in Robot Mode? I don't know. I think he could get a 3, but whatever. Got to stay true to my my old scorings there, but. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to SCRATCHMOUTH. If you want to get this one, it's available in either of the Series 5 or sorry, Series 6 Gamer Geeks 5 packs. It's in both of them. I have 2 copies of this one, which is not one that I would have chosen as a one that I have a repeat of, but whatever. So if you get any of the Gamer Geeks packs, you're going to get a version of SCRATCHMOUTH here. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. If you enjoy my videos, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I do reviews every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And without further ado, here we have BotBots Series 6 SCRATCHMOUTH. Not my favorite.